Hello, tribe. I know it's been a little while. It's been a very interesting couple of months for me. Today feels like a momentous day. It's a sad anniversary in my world. And I'm not particularly thrilled with current political activity. So I thought today would be a really good time to do a reading for everyone, kind of get an energy reading, see how things are going, and check in and see what the cards have to say for us. Maybe to provide a little bit of guidance if we're currently, maybe stressed out. We've got a week to go before Election Day here in the U.S., and that's got a lot of people seriously stressed out. So Halloween is coming up this weekend. I'm pretty excited about it, even though it's not going to be a normal Halloween. Won't have kids coming around trick-or-treating or anything, which is sad, but, and then no Halloween parties, no Halloween parades, nothing like that. But it's going to be a full moon, which I'm kind of excited about that. It just seems... It seems like it's going to be a interesting mood on Halloween this year. So anyway, let's see. See if any cards pop out for us. I'm using the Lightseers Tarot again. I really love this deck. It speaks to me. Ooh, what do we got? Oh, yeah. This dude's been showing up a lot lately. The Devil. And Page of Swords. Okay, I have this. If any of you remember when those TV poker tournaments were really popular back in the 2000s, there was always some kind of Texas Hold'em or, other kind of poker tournament that was on TV. And there was one that I watched all the time, and the guy, when it was time to deal the cards, he would say, shuffle up and deal. And now every time I need to shuffle the cards, anytime I'm supposed to shuffle the cards, I get that phrase in my head, shuffle up and deal. Seven of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. A couple more cards. Oh, there we go. Okay. I didn't come up with any sort of particular spread to use. Anything special. Just kind of freestyling it here. So to me, it looks like this is saying, so the Devil and the Page of Swords. So we're having a lot of trouble with getting our message across and maybe with our thoughts that are coming in. I mean, that's pretty obvious, right? There's so much crazy communication right now. It's hard to know who to trust. There's so much deception out there. And, of course, there's always been deception in advertising. Now we've got deception all over social media. There are all sorts of bots and trolls that post, lies and misinformation all the time. So it is really hard right now to kind of get a grip on what the truth is and what reality is. And besides that, we've got a lot of meanness out there. And especially just this past weekend for me, like yesterday, I just felt like everybody was being even more mean and obtuse and obstinate than typical. And it kind of riled me up. So this is kind of telling us where we are right now. And I think this speaks for itself. The devil in our affairs, the devil in our messaging and our words. Let me see if that Page of Swords has anything. Yeah, I know it's just talking about the ideas, the messengers, restless energy, curiosity, thirst for information. We're looking for information, and we don't know if the information that we're actually getting and the answers that we're receiving for the questions we ask are, the right answers. Excuse me. Because there's just so much misinformation right now. So that's where we're coming from currently. If we move into the next set, this is kind of our challenge. Like this is the basis here. This is kind of the challenge, what we got to work through. Seven of Wands is typically, challenge and grounding, protecting yourself, creativity, innovation, growth, movement. But we've got it reversed here, and that tends to mean defending yourself and being attacked, being misunderstood, needing to put up our boundaries, and then just wanting to give up in the face of opposition. And we need to hold on. Like we've got this seed that's planted here in the Ace of Pentacles. Like, and he's got this seed in his hand, and it's starting to sprout. And this to me is saying that, don't give up. I mean, defend your rights, defend what's yours. But remember, the seed has been planted. Things are going to grow. And they're going to grow to, Ace of Pentacles is new beginnings, and it's new. It's a good pentacle. It's a good seed. It's, planting seeds for the future, prosperity and success. So we definitely need to, defend our position, stand our ground, don't give up hope, and continue to plant the seed and water it and cultivate it. Now let's see where it looks like things may be going. So the Six of Swords is typically like this moving on energy, travel, moving and travel. I want to see what it says in this particular book for this deck. I don't pull this one very often in my daily work. Yeah, transitions, help arriving at the perfect time. Wouldn't that be nice? Rites of passage, healing, moving beyond trauma or shadows of the past. Support for others, personal evolution, spiritual transition, or journey. So, we are all on this journey right now in this spiritual transition, and you can see this battle that's currently being waged between and among us all on behalf of everyone and our futures. And this is telling us that, yeah, we're moving, things are going, but we're moving in a better direction, and help is going to arrive. We're going to move. We're leaving the past behind us. We're leaving, shadow and trauma. And this Queen of Cups, it came up reversed. In the reverse position, it tends to mean that you're controlling or you're suppressing your emotions. Like she's the queen of her emotions, and and love and compassion and empathy, and if this is, I normally when I pull these for myself, I've got a pendulum that I use, and I check to see if it was supposed to be upright or not when it got pulled, and I didn't feel like I needed to question any of these, so I'm not going to question those now. But this Queen of Cups in this position, that it looks like we're trying to suppress our emotions, and we're maybe being a little bit melodramatic. But there's also this responsibility and this this potential and an opportunity to be responsible for our emotions. Don't let our emotions overtake us here. We're on our way to, to cleaner waters and more beautiful shores. And we need to trust the process and just keep that in mind and know that we need to be responsible for our own emotions and not give up and not become completely overwhelmed to the point we can't move forward and do anything. Excuse me. Let's see what other decks want to talk tonight. Let's see what this, I haven't used this one in a while. The Spirit Animal Oracle. Shuffle up and deal. Wow. I haven't used them. These are really stiff. Let's see if I can pull a couple of these and get us a message. And maybe we'll go into the Muse deck. The Muse deck is like a companion deck to this Light Seers deck. It's new to me. I haven't used it very much, but it seems to be pretty cool. And it told me it's here to help me answer questions about emotions and feelings. So I'll pull some of those cards here in a minute. Okay, deck, what you got for me? Do I have a spirit animal that wants to talk tonight? Give us some direction. It's telling me no. I need to go over to this one that I use every day. The Wild Unknown. I'll shuffle this one right quick. This deck I use all the time. All right. Okay. So what is our animal spirit message? The energy we need to be reminded of and meditate on this week. Halloween week before, week before Election Day. Tiger. Eye of the Tiger. Can you see these cards okay? I like that one. All right, Tiger Spirit. Tiger, lunar force, ease in darkness, feminine energy. How about that? The tiger hunts at night, at one with the silence, fearing nothing. This card reminds us to take in the wild darkness, to allow the lunar forces to soothe and heal our spirits. Sensuality, receptivity, and devotion are all heightened in the midnight hour, and the tiger takes advantage of these boons. Spend some time in silence this evening, drinking in the potent calm. There's nothing to fear in the stillness except the awakening of your own power. When in balance, passionate, strong, and sensual. When out of balance, overstimulated. To bring into balance, Tritaka, candle gazing. If that is not a message that we need to be burning some candles on this full moon on Halloween, I don't know what is. That's what it's saying to me. Remember our feminine energy and remember to work with the cycles of the moon. And, these cards are saying, yeah, here we're maybe not in the best position right now. We're defending ourselves, but remember that the seed has been planted and we're going to harvest it soon. And we're moving on to better shores. So I think this is a good card, a good message. All right, let's shuffle up and deal on the Muse deck. Let's see what the Muse wants to tell us about our emotions and what we should be paying attention to there. This is a little different because it's not wands and swords, etc. So it's a really cool deck, though. Sometimes I get songs when these cards pop out. I'll get a message in a song a lot of times. So. Hanged Muse, and she came out reversed. So she almost looks like she's about to take a flying leap in that direction. Or she's flipping right over. And that kind of feels like we've been in hangman energy for a while, right? I mean, the election season, a week left, and we're all just kind of holding our breath. Everybody's going in there doing their civic duty of voting, but nobody knows how it's going to end up. Yeah, and now I'm hearing that nobody knows how it might end up. The theme song from Grey's Anatomy right now. Nobody knows. That cosmic wheel is spinning, and we're sitting there in hangman energy just waiting to take our leap. Looks like this is the only one we're going to get. Okay, 2 more times. Anything else from the Muse deck? Nope. All right. Let's see what this book says about this particular card. Hanged Muse. Where'd she go? Okay. Yeah, there we go. Hang Muse, keywords, flipping your perspective, seeing things anew, being in flow with the universe, letting go, new vantage points leading to new knowledge, empathic understanding, spiritual lessons. When I pulled a card today from this deck for my personal reading, I got the Tower in reverse. And the message I got from that was let go or be dragged. The prompt here is insightful exposure. She floats up to the top of the world and hooks her knees around the timeline of her journey. She's long overdue for this pause, and things below have been gaining a great deal of out of controlness as of late. With a deep breath in, she sinks into the timelessness to enjoy this moment, this gift. She lets go of trying to control it all and allows the truth to float to the surface of her awareness. Whatever wisdom she will be gifted here today will be implemented later. The Hanged Muse asks you to take a bird's eye glimpse of your life. Reach out over many years, pinpointing the things you cannot change. Let them go. Remember that you see through the lens of your own stories, fashioned only by your perceptions and experiences. When you gift yourself the liberty of malleable thinking, you can change your reality with a simple swing on the timeline of life. Perspective, it flips, and ego it quips. Then reality rips parts and pieces and strips. I surrender in clips. When I let go, it slips. Then a total eclipse, only love on my lips. So yeah, this is something we got to let go of. This devil energy, this, all the fighting and everything. We need to let go and be prepared to flip onto more solid ground. Anything else calling me today? Let's see what I'm going to do. The universe has your back. I want to see if Starseed Oracle has anything. It's another new deck. I got several new decks a few months ago. Haven't used them all on a daily basis, so they're all pretty stiff. Okay, Starseed, we got any messages? Any messages for us, Starseed, for the tribe? What do we need to know for Halloween week? I wanted to flip. Okay. Big picture thinking. Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. That's a cool card. All right, let's see what this book has to say. Big picture thinking. Pleiadians are our cosmic cousins. They're here to remind us that it's never too late to learn new things and change the future. You're being called to be a visionary for the planet, to take a breath, shake off what you've been taught about the world, and hold a new vision for humanity. You're likely a natural big picture thinker, here to generate ideas for the future, here to birth a new age and dream a new world into being. The future will be woven by dream makers like you. by those with enough courage to question the way things have been and envision new possibilities for the planet. The world needs more artists, dreamers, inventors, and visionary thinkers. Perhaps you've had an idea recently that you're being called to usher in. If so, this card is your confirmation that it's divinely guided. The Pleiadians support us in this important stage in Earth's development. They want us to know that the decisions we make today will affect the well-being of our planet and all its species. They're calling on you to be a leader of the future, to hold a clear vision of what's possible, to trust that vision and follow it through with daily action, to dream a new world into being, to hold your mind open and try not to worry about what others think. That's over here. And over here too. For it takes great courage to pave a new path, to trust a vision before it's a reality. The Starseed Soul Inquiry says, how are you being called to step up and lead? What new ideas or creations are you being called to pursue? It's a perfect opportunity this week to think about how you want that future to look and to come up with ways you can change it. So we do have power to change our world and our future. Voting, activism, being kind, showing love, helping people, letting go of hate and anger is an absolute necessity. That's one thing I've been working on the past several weeks, especially. All right, universe, you got our back. What's our message? The universe has got our back. Let me do a quick shuffle of these. Shuffle up and deal. Okay, universe, show us you got our back. What's our message for Halloween week? There's two of them. We got two. Attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. How about that? Through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. Those are perfect. Those go along with everything I'm saying here. We got all this craziness going on right here. We need to defend ourselves, but remember that we planted that seed. Goodness is being grown and cultivated. We're moving on to better locations, and we need to not be overwhelmed in our energy, not give up. Don't give up on and let your emotions control you. Okay, so let's do one more. Let's do a Naughty Spirit Oracle. See what Naughty Spirit has to say for Halloween week. They go low, you fucking rise. Love, Naughty Spirit. So again, this goes right over here. This devil energy. We're getting all these. Man, there's some nasty people out there right now. If you spend any time on Facebook, Twitter, anywhere else. So this is how you do it this week. They go low, we go high. We fucking rise. So remember, there's this full moon coming up on Halloween. I hope everyone is able to harness that energy of the full moon this week and make it work for you and help, let it help usher in newness, change, goodness, hope, humanity, empathy, love, harmony, collaboration, cooperation. All of that is absolutely necessary to our species surviving on this planet. And that, to me, is saying what this reading is telling us, what this week is about. I pulled these before the reading as examples. Mercury and Venus are both moving into Libra tomorrow. And so Mercury is communication. Venus, of course, is love and romance, diplomacy, and all of that. And so we're going into Libra, the sign of social awareness and idealism and balance. So hopefully this means starting tomorrow, we're going to see more love and balance in our communications. Hopefully that's going to be the case. I'm really hopeful that these planets are going to continue this, a wave of love that's needed right now. So anyway, that is your reading for this week for Halloween. And I hope everyone has a wonderful week. And I will probably tune in again on Halloween to do a reading, if not before, because I miss doing this, and I apologize for not keeping up with it the past month or so. But hey, I'm here now, so hopefully this helped you. If it helped, then like and share and subscribe. Comments are on, so you can comment down below. And I will see you soon. Thanks. Bye.